Hello everybody, it is Purple Nova and welcome back to Satisfactory. This is episode 40 on this series, and in today's episode we are going to be beginning our manufacturer factory, which is really exciting. So we unlocked the manufacturer last episode, I believe, and today we are going to be starting on a factory specifically for the manufacturer. We're going to be creating, let's see, heavy modular frames, is that what it's called? That might be it. Computers and crystal oscillators. I think that's what they're called. I don't know. I just have them abbreviated in my fancy dancy notebook here, which again, I did again. I wrote everything down, and I don't know if you can see that very well. That is everything that I need to set up this factory. And this was a lot more than our factory that we have. I don't know if you can see kind of down into the, or to the left of me there, there's a little factory down there. This is a little bit more than that, a little more complicated, but that was expected because, well, the factory thing is a little more complicated. It takes in 4 things instead of 2 things like the assembler. So today's video, we're going to start on that. I don't know how far we'll get. I don't want to run this video very long, so we'll have to gauge it off of that. But yeah, let's jump into it. Alright, so before we kind of get into this, I want to show you what I have done to our new home base so far. So I finished the blueprint room, which we'll quick take a peek at. I added this little outlook area because I realized this would have just been a giant box. It's not the greatest design I've ever done, but it's better than nothing. But now we got this nice lookout here, which we can see our whole entire base. Everything from our steel pipe and steel beam factory to our modular frame factory to our big orange box factory, our newest factory so far, and then our storage units, which is exciting. I really do like how this is turning out. I'm doing pretty good with the architectural side of things in terms of designing it and enjoying the design process, which I know can be a little tedious at times, but I started college in landscape architecture, which I did like a semester of that, and so that first semester was kind of everything for landscape architecture, and interior design, they were all kind of grouped together for that first 2 years, and I only did a semester, so I got some architectural, I dabbled in architecture, you could say. So I got a little design under my belt. Nothing crazy though. I then created, let's see, there's two more trucks over there, which is nice. They got their own little thing. I was gonna have them outside, but I figured inside would be better, also because these doors don't just stay closed. So I was like, well, if they're gonna be open, might as well have the trucks in there. That's about it. That's about all that has happened to our base. In terms of what has happened over here, where we're going to be creating our factory, I have started on the newest storage unit addition, which I will kind of go over. I'll try to make it quick so that we can have time for the factory. But turbo fuel is slowly getting to more fuel stations, which is nice. I added one outside of here. But this is, well, it's smaller of a storage station than what we're used to. As you can see, I'm using a truck to haul all the all the plastic. This one's all plastic. That's all this is carrying. And the truck, it doesn't work too well, but it works well enough. And the fact that it can just like glitch to, or like phase to where it needs to go, I'm really not too worried. It does its job. But we got our unload, we got our load, which this will change for the other 3 that we're going to be placing. We are going to be having this one over here. I have these kind of blocked out. This one over here is going to be rubber, and then we'll have quartz, and then silica is what I'm planning on. And they'll hold, it'll be a 4x4x6. It's kind of what these spaces are meant to hold, with a loading and an unloading truck station. I did have 2. I don't really like the 2, so these other ones are going to be just single truck stations for loading and unloading. But yeah, so this has expanded quite drastically, as you can see. Another thing that I have started is the framework for this factory. We've got now a new opening here, not just the one over by the fuel stuff, but we have this one, which is dope. It will lead to kind of our manufacturing factory, which is really cool. And I have all of my stuff lovely, geez. Conveniently, that's the word. Conveniently placed in this box. So we just take it all, and that will allow us to build all the machines that we need to build for this, which is very nice. I'm happy I went and did that. But as you can see, this is for floor 1. This is how big floor 1 is in terms of lengthwise, because so I did the math on this. We need 23 openings if I want to keep this kind of a parallel / perpendicular sort of setup here. So 23. This isn't for all 3 manufacturers. This is for 1. We use all of these. So this is going to be quite an intense build in terms of the truck stations and loading and everything and putting all the resources into here. So we'll see how that goes, but that's not in today's video. Today's video is at least creating this first floor. And so that's what we're going to do. Oh, I guess I should say, you can see on the right side, I have a to-do list of recipes, and there are 17 assemblers that are going to be filling up this whole factory. 58 constructors. This factory takes 58 constructors to properly work it all out in the way that I have it set up. It probably could have been done in like 50, but still, that's a lot of constructors. And then 3 manufacturers for the 3 finished products. So this first level is going to be for the... Holy cow. This one's going to be for the heavy modular frames. I believe that's what that's called. Well, let's see if I can do this all off the get-go. I haven't calculated how much of each resource it takes, but this first level takes a bunch of iron ingots, some steel ingots, some cement, and then that's it. No copper, no... I don't know what else there is. Copper. Copper, iron, steel, cement. Yeah. Alright. So, first off, we'll start with our first line of things, which are should all be constructors. Yeah. It's concrete. Some of them will just be straight through. So first off is our constructors. So let's get these started off. I know I did like a whole space out. Actually, we're gonna continue with having a 1 block separation between the wall and our constructors, because then you can see this whole line just get filed in, which is really cool to watch. That's what we're gonna do, and it starts right here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 constructors in a row before we get something different. Let's see if I can get all these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 constructors. And then we'll leave a space for a cement conveyor belt to go through, and we need 2 more constructors. So all these constructors are iron ingots. They take in iron ingots and produce stuff for modular frames. Yeah, so all 12 of these are for modular frames, pretty much. That's what they create, which is a lot. So these 2 constructors and the concrete that comes in are going to go to... Where does it go to? What? Oh, sorry. These 2 right here, I don't know if you really care about it, but these 2 right here are steel ingots. They create steel pipes because, well, this thing takes steel pipes. So we got modular frames for the first 10. These 2 are steel pipes. Then these kind of 4 blocks are going to be for encased industrial beams. So we need some of those. Lovely. And then the rest of them 2, and then concrete, and then I have that facing the right way, right? Okay, yeah, they're all inputting the right way. I think I ran into that problem last time. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, so 5, 7. Hopefully that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Autosave. It's happening right now. Lovely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my gosh. Thank freaking goodness. I was really worried that that was not going to work. So then we'll have a 1-row gap. And, well, actually, before do that, never mind. So, oh boy, now we need more constructors. We need for every one, so it'll be every other these constructors. And I'll explain here why in a bit. So one right there, skip one. Another one. I guess I can explain now. So some of these are creating screws, and for screws we need iron rods. So this would create iron rods, which goes into screws, while this one only creates iron plates, I believe. Yeah, that creates iron plates. Okay, and we need, how many of these do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that makes sense. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wait. Oh yeah, because these two are not. Okay. So there's those 5. And again, not again, I haven't said it yet. I might have to extend this further back, which I'm okay with. This isn't the final wall that I had to cram everything into. That was just my guess on how far back we go. So these are those 2 rows of constructors, and then we've got, oh boy, wait, where'd those constructors come from? Oh no, where'd those constructors come from? That's not good. There's some constructors here. Modular frames. Hold up here. Modular frames take iron rods and reinforce iron plating. Oh shit. I'm missing a row. I'm missing 5 constructors. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing 5 constructors in this line. That's insane. So we need to extend this 5 more. Okay, what am I doing here? What's going on? Thank goodness I caught that now. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and nope. Yeah, that's exactly how far I wanted to go. 5. That looks awful, but oh well. I guess I need to do 4, 5. I did 6. No, it did 6. Okay. Lovely stuff here. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we just have to shift everything down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then take that one out. And then more constructors. Yeah. Okay, can it place into there? Thank you. Did I just... Okay. Okay. Like, did I just fill in one that I wanted to keep out? And then we'll do... So I did not have this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is actually 28. wide. Oh my goodness gracious. So that one goes, that one goes, that one goes, that one goes. So actually every 3. So these 3 go to 1. 1, 2, line you up. 2 right there. So 3, 1, 2. 3, 1, 2. 3, 1, 2. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3, and then 1, 2. Ooh boy, that was a close one. And here's what happens: is that this constructor and this constructor then go into an assembler, which will place right here. And I'm gonna keep the output center. That's what I want to do, is keep the output center. So it'll look a little funky, but we'll make it work. Hopefully. Okay, so we need to do that for everything here. So output needs to be center with this one. And 3, 4, and 5. All right. So those are the 5 assemblers for the modular frames, which then go into 5 more assemblers, which we will put... I'm just gonna take these out for now, because we're already running out of space. Or we're close. Oh, let's see, we are close. But we need more space. So, and then we'll line them up with this one. We'll go here, we'll go here. All right, as there, yes. And then right there. And then right here. And finally, one right there. So these produce reinforced iron plates, which then go into these, which produce modular frames. And then these will connect and go into the final manufacture, which is nice. All right. Just delete that whole row. Lovely stuff here. Yeah, screw it. All right. We got all that. Now it's time for the steel pipes, which are just these 2. We don't really have to do much with those. And just sit there. That's about it. So then we have our... Oh, actually, sorry. No, those are right, those are right. So we need... Wait. Case industrial beams. Steel pipes. Did I not put the steel pipes in here? No, I did. Okay. Woo, boy. Woo. Woo. We almost, I was almost worried there. So, yeah, these are for steel pipes. And then these are for steel beams. So 1, 2, and 3 are for steel beams. These 2 will connect, and they all go into an assembler, which we will we'll line up with the middle one here. Where's my lineups? In reality, I might line it up with this row, just because keep all of our assemblers kind of in one line and all our constructors kind of in one line. So we got that one, and then we got this one. There we go. There's 2 assemblers with their 4 corresponding constructors and 2 openings for cement. And then finally, we've got 5 constructors that will go into that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 constructors that will go into 5 more constructors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sweet. And these will create screws. So, what I want to do now, because we're kind of getting close on time, is I'm going to go through every single row and I'm going to explain what's happening, like what's being created. We'll set it all up, set it all out, however you want to say it. And but first, yeah, we gotta finish this thing. So we gotta place our, man, this is really spread out. I'm okay with that. In all honesty, I'm okay with it being spread out. It doesn't have to be very condensed, because that's why I built all the way up here, so that way we don't have to condense it. So our constructor. So we said we had 28. So let's find 14 here. So, well, this was 12 when we added 5. So this is 17. So this is 7. Wait, 12. So this is 12. And then add 5. 17. 16, 15, 14. I hope I did that right. In my head, it felt right. But place it right there. There we go. And we'll pull from here. We'll pull from over there. And then it'll all go into here to create heavy modular frames. So we're just gonna go, we'll go back, or yeah, we'll go backwards with this. So on the left side, we have our 10 per minute modular frames. As you can see, it says 5 modular frames, but we create 2 heavy modular frames per minute, which means we need 10 modular frames per minute. And each of, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3. Where is? Hold up here. Hold up, hold our horses, both horses. Both horses. Everyone hold their horses. I forgot to put an assembler here. There should be 5, and we only have 4. So where is this lined up at? It's lined up with the far one. I'm forgetting one. Right there, right? Yeah, okay. I just gotta make sure. I don't wanna mess anything up here. There. Now we can place our manufacturer, which will shift over. We got room for everything else. Which I know doesn't make it center. That's okay. We'll be okay. I just don't want this in front of it. So again, heavy modular frames. 10 modular frames. So this creates 2 modular frames. This one also creates 2 modular frames. And so on and so forth. And just copy and paste these. I should be able to. Yes. I'm trying to figure out how copy paste works. I haven't been doing very well with it. So these modular frames. These are all modular frames. The next row of assemblers are reinforced iron plates, which should all be at 3. That's what we need. Yes. Oh, what was that? Okay. Because this takes in 3. Yes. All right. So I did that right. So we'll just come over here. We'll copy. And we'll paste it. Boom, 3 reinforced iron plates. And again, I know I can make this more efficient, but for simplicity's sake and to save my mind that much math, I didn't want to do that. We're just gonna have everything separate and then combined. And then we just do this lower in power in order to have this kind of line up perfectly. So that is our modular frames. Next in line, we have, what do we have here? Is the screws, right? Is that what it needs? It needs 36 screws. Yeah, because it needs iron rods and then Yeah, okay, so this is screws. So this is producing 36 screws per minute. That's all it needs. So clocked at 96. Copy that. We're going to paste it amongst all these. Because in order to create 3, we need 36 instead of the 60. Which means we don't need 2 constructors to create screws. Because if you look at this, it originally takes 60 screws. But these only produce originally 40 screws. So yeah, what are you going to do about it? Then we need iron plates. So 18 iron plates is what this one's going to produce. Do 18. Sweet. And so this will be every 3. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, did I copy it? I honestly can't remember. That was... I might have, and I just completely neglected that thought. So we got... What am I... Okay. This is confusing when there's so many, you know? Alright, so that should be all of our iron plates. And then we did all the screws, so we're then going to do the iron rods that then lead to the screws. Which these iron rods, we need 9, because it takes 4 iron rods to produce... Or, sorry, it takes 1 iron rod to produce 4 screws. So, iron rod. 9, which is a 60% clock speed. So we're going to copy. And we'll paste. And we will paste. And we will paste. And finally our last paste. And which means our last thing to do here is our final iron rods, which then lead to the very far assembler. So the one on the far left of each set of 3 leads to the final assembler before it goes into the constructor. Final assembler, which creates the modular frames. So this also takes iron rods. I need to go look. My handwriting is so damn small right then and there. I can't see. 12. Is that what it says? I think that's what it says. I could not tell you. It looks like 23. So who knows where I got 23 from? And I just typed in 23. Are you kidding me? Jeebity crickets. Alright, so 12. Whoop-de-doo. So settings copied. Pasted. 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 And pasted. So, this is all for 10 modular frames. That's what all this is for. That's insane. Next up is our steel pipes, which we need to produce, not iron rods, steel pipes. This one is going to produce 20. Yes. And this one's going to produce 30 because it takes, not 30, sorry, produces 10. This one's producing 10. Because the manufacturer takes in 30 of them, and I don't feel like overclocking. I could have probably would have made things a little simpler, but that would probably require a lot of power shards, power slugs, whatever. At the end of it all, and I just didn't really feel like that would be a good option. So yeah, 20 and 10, chicks 30. So next up is our industrial beams. Industrial encased beam. Wait, what is it called? Encased industrial beams? Something? What are you called? Encased in, okay, yeah. Alright, so these are going to be clocked at 5 for evenness amongst these. So copy paste 5 and 5. And so we'll have cement coming from this side. Then these are going to be creating steel beams, which the first one, I don't have that written down. Why do I not have that written down? Okay, needs 4 steel beam, or 20 steel beams. So this one will create 15 and 5. We could probably just do, let's just do 10 and 10. keep things flowing evenly. So these are the exact same thing. And that will be our industrial encased beams. Or encased industrial beams. My goodness. So the rest of these are all producing screws. So we need 200 screws per minute because the heavy modular frames take 100 screws to create one. Since we're making 2 per minute, we need 200. Oh, that's sad that it took my brain that long to do that math. So we're just gonna paste all these. You notice I put screws in that one. That's supposed to be iron rods. So I will fix that here. So we need only 10 iron rods per minute because, again, it takes 1 iron rod to create 4 screws, and since we're creating 40 screws, we need only 10 iron rods. So there we go. So that is holy cow, I'm at 30 minutes on the recording, which is crazy. But this is pretty much the first level. It creates 2 whole heavy modular frames per minute. Just look at all of this. This is absolutely insane. Also, someone said to use where's that? Huh? Power. Production. Where's it at? What am I looking for? Oh, there it is. Sorry about that. I'll figure out. Someone said to use lookout towers. I can't remember your name. Comment on a lot of videos, which I do appreciate. Thank you very much. But he suggested getting a lookout tower so I can, well, easily place things, but I'm going to use it to view the whole thing. So, this creates heavy modular frames. Look at all the constructors, and more assemblers, and more assemblers. That is absolutely insane. Okay, what is going on here? That is so many. But yeah, I like it. I hopefully it works. If not, then, well, we're screwed if it doesn't work. But it will work. Promise you that. No, I don't. Sorry. That is going to do it for this episode. And in terms of the next episode, I guess in between this episode and the next episode, I'm going to connect all the conveyor belts to get this one all connected. And then we will start on level 2, which is going to be computers. And hopefully we can do the computers and crystal oscillate, whatever there are, crystal things. Hopefully we can do both of those next episode because those factories aren't as large. They aren't as complicated as this kind of main level one. So we'll just have to see. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you all in the next one. Bye!